Then I looked, and behold, in the firmament that was above the head of the cherubims, there appeared over them as it were a sapphire stone, as the appearance of the likeness of a throne. And as he spake unto the man clothed with linen, and said, Go in between the wheels, even under the cherubim, and fill thine hand with the coals of fire from between the cherubims, and scatter them over the city. And he went in my sight. Now the cherubim stood on the right side of the house, when the man went in, and the cloud filled the inner court. Then the glory of the Lord went up on the cherubim, and stood over the threshold of the house. And the house was filled with a cloud, and the court was filled with the brightness of the Lord's glory. And the sound of the cherubim's wings was heard even to the outer court, as the voice of the Almighty God when he speaketh. And it came to pass that when he had commanded the man clothed with linen, saying, Take fire from between the wheels, from between the cherubims, then he went in and stood beside the wheels. And one cherubim stretched forth his hand from between the cherubims unto the fire that was between the cherubims, and took thereof, and put into his hands of him that was clothed with linen, who took it and went out. And there appeared in the cherubims the form of a man's hand under their wing. And when I looked, behold, the four wheels by the cherubims, one wheel by one cherubim, and another wheel by another cherubim, and the appearance of the wheels was as the color of beryl stone. And as for their appearance, they four had one likeness, as if a wheel had been in the midst of a wheel. When they went upon their four sides. They turned not as they went, but to the place whither the head looked. They followed it. They turned not as they went. And their whole body, and their backs, and their hands, and their wings, and the wheels were full of eyes round about, even the wheels that had four. As for the wheels, it was cried unto them in my hearing, O wheel, and every one had four faces. The first face was the face of a cherubim, and the second face was the face of a man, and the third the face of a lion, and the fourth the face of an eagle. And the cherubims were lifted up. This is the living creature that I saw by the river of Cherub. And when the cherubims went, the wheels went by them,